5 worst things about BITS you need to know. Hello everybody, I am Achit Madra, 2022 graduate from BITS Pilani, and we're gonna talk about 5 worst things about BITS Pilani you need to know about before you join the college. Number 1, let's begin at the day you join the college. There's a common saying on campus that IIT Milani isliye BITS Pilani, which is kind of true, kind of false, but starting a new endeavor of college with a dejected, low mindset can be problematic on the long run. College is just 4 years, 5 years for some, but you need to stick to that career for 45 years. So such negativity is not good. Number 2 is 0% attendance policy. You might be wondering why the hell am I talking bad about 0% attendance policy, but what you guys need to know is it's a sham because it's not really 0% attendance. Almost all of the lectures are subjected to surprise tests, and some professors are sadistic enough to put surprise tests, especially when the turnout is low. And these surprise tests can be up to 10 to 20% of your total grade. That can hugely impact if you have missed, I think, 4 surprise tests in a semester. Almost all of the lab classes are mandatory because you need to submit your lab record for grading. All of the tutorials, especially for us mechanical engineers, are graded, and we have to get up at 8 a.m. in the morning and run to tutorial because there used to be a tutorial test every single tutorial, which is almost every day of the week for different subjects, of course. So what else is there that you need not attend? Nothing really. So 0% attendance policy is just a marketing gimmick, to be honest. Yes, you can attend exams if you have not attended any of the rest of the class, but to be honest, if you have not attended the classes, you can't really write the exam because the exams are set such a way that if you have attended the class, only then you will be able to answer the questions. Number 3 is relative grading. Continuing from 0% attendance policy, this is a big mental health hazard. Let me explain. In relative grading, it does not matter how many marks the student have scored in a paper because the highest mark scorer will be considered as 100 percentile and will be given a 10, and the rest of the students are allotted grades based on the normal distribution of the curve. So the majority of the students are getting 7s and 8s. 1 or 2 people will get a 10, and maybe 5 people, 5-6 people, depending on the strength of the class, get a 9. Because of this, there is no obligation for the professor to make papers which are doable. Almost all of the papers are extremely difficult. You will be stuck in the first problem for the rest of your exam. I'm not kidding. If you have not prepared yourself for such tough exams, scoring is out of the window. You will get an 8 if you have scored 35-40% of the marks. Most of the time the 10-pointer has scored 50-55 max. Number 4 is no professional support to your club activities. We have got plenty of technical clubs to say, but the professors who are supposed to guide us during club activities are least interested in actually guiding us. If you go to them with a problem, yes, they will sit and explain to you, but there is no general guidance, there is no overview, there is no supervision, which makes the students go around in circles, making the same mistakes again and again over years. Another problem to technical clubs is everybody is obsessed with their own personal projects. Nobody is ready to come together to work on a bigger project. So contributing to technical clubs takes a backseat where their personal projects, personal research, which is kind of good, but that takes priority for them. You see, VIT has one of the best FSAE or BAHA teams where BITS is nowhere because nobody is interested enough to sit and work on a car when they can do their own research and publish a paper. Even I am part of the problem, to be honest. I did the same thing. I was working on my personal projects than other combined projects. Number 5 is the elephant in the room, cost. BITS is multiple times expensive than other colleges. It justifies its price, but sometimes it doesn't. I have made a complete video on cost. Here I'll link it up. Do check it out. It has better infrastructure, but also doesn't. Kind of a mixed bag, to be honest. Number 6, which is a bonus for you, is location. BITS Pilani is 4 hours from Delhi and there's nothing really close to it. BITS Hyderabad is 4 hours from the city Not really, 1.5 hours at least. At least BITS Goa is near the airport, but it's it's in the middle of nowhere. There's no real city there. What I'm trying to tell you is BITS is far from metropolitan areas. So services like Swiggy, Zomato, Ola and Uber as well are difficult to get a hold of. On Swiggy and Zomato you don't get a lot of restaurants options, while Ola, Uber, at least a dozen cars will cancel you before you get a ride, especially at nights, because nobody is ready to come that far away from the city to pick up 4 students and drop them in the city, or while coming back they have to go back without a ride. That's 6 points on the worst things about BITS. This is it for this video, guys. Do like, follow, comment, share this video to your friends who are looking to get an admission in BITS. It will be very helpful. You can talk to me on Instagram here at Achyut Madhira, and I'll make the next video, which is the best things about BITS, next week. So till then, ciao.